It has been a completely, and I mean a completely stressful, stressful bye week for the Philadelphia Eagles and the fans. Just in general, man, for a multitude of reasons, man. But we're gonna do a little Q&A because I feel like this is a must win. This is a must-win situation for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I also feel like we turned the corner. You know what I mean? The Eagles have turned the corner in terms of maturity and just being self-aware. Des Cookies, what up? Petey, what up? What up? What up? Bullies in the building. Lunchtime with the bullies. I'm gonna go get my lunch after this. Ace Boogie, what up? Lamont, what up? Lenny D, what up? Chris Debo, what up? Keisha, what up? Big Moose, what up? What's up, y'all? You know what I mean? I think this is a must-win situation. D-Lo, what up? Yo, today must be my birthday because the verse I just got from a certain person is nails. Oh, man, I got to hear that. Yo, and if y'all ain't get like the good news on my last video, if you missed it, man, me and some of my guy D'Angelo Xavier Music just got, you know what I mean, a placement in a movie. You know what I mean? That's the first for both of us. The movie Old Head. Old Head, the movie should be coming out soon. You know what I mean? Whenever it come out. But just know when that movie comes out, you're going to hear music from myself and D'Angelo Xavier. Is going down. His new project is coming. I'm working on my new project. We're going to make sure we give y'all some great music. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I think this team turned a corner in terms of maturity. Listen. I'm not expecting the Philadelphia Eagles to play. I'm not expecting them to be in a final form. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. I'm not expecting the Eagles to be in a final form this Sunday. I'm expecting the Eagles to win. I'm expecting the Eagles to look probably the best they've ever looked this season, but that's not their final form. You know what I mean? This is a contending roster. And it's hard to be able to contend. You know what I'm saying? When you got little side missions and side bickering going on. I think the run is starting right now. You know what I mean? A lot of people going to come back to this video, and a lot of people going to reference this video as the turning point. The turning point. The first thing that let me know that this team was mature, much more mature than what we gave them credit for, was when, you know what I'm saying, the situation with Slay and Micah. Slay go on the podcast, he laughing or whatever. It seems to be at Gardner Johnson's expense. First day in practice, they put the camera in front of Gardner Johnson's face. Gardner Johnson says this: Slay's the captain. We follow Slay. He ain't bite back. He ain't make it no worse than what it was. I said, oh, this team is mature. Gardner Johnson didn't let that phase him. This team is mature. He didn't tweet about it. He didn't let that phase him. So I don't know if it was a side conversation with him and Slay, but you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, this team mature. This is a mature team we got right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm digging this. This is a mature team we got. So, I'm cool with that. Then to hear Jalen and Nick Sirianni come to, I haven't heard Jalen speak this calmly and this well of Nick Sirianni in a long time, to be honest. To hear Jalen say out of his mouth that him and Nick Sirianni had a conversation and they're ready to get this thing on track and it's all for the betterment of the team. That was the second thing that let me know, like, all right, now this team got a clear mind. Now you're getting back A.J. Brown, you're getting back Devontae Smith. You know what I'm saying? You 2-2, despite all the noise people are saying. 2-2 ain't bad at all. You know what I mean? 2-2 ain't bad. You only played one game at the Link, I believe. You know what I'm saying? 2-2 ain't bad. One of your wins was in Brazil. Your other one was in New Orleans. You know what I mean? So you getting these pieces back. The coach is answering questions. Your quarterback is answering questions. You're making necessary changes. You are making necessary changes. The number one necessary change was Avonte Maddox had to be benched. That was necessary for the development of this defense. Because now with Avonte Maddox being on the bench and Cooper DeJean starting, now you got a guy that you could blitz the nickel with. You got a guy that's comfortable with making these tackles and having these collisions around the line of scrimmage. And a lot of people getting in my comments saying, LB, you wrong about the fact that Avonte Maddox don't want to tackle. Bro, Avonte Maddox used to be somewhat of a heat-seeking missile. Avonte Maddox don't want to get hit no more, bro. Avonte Maddox don't want to get hurt, bro. That's how he play in the game. That's how he approaching the game. We don't need that mindset because it's time to ramp up the intensity. So you make that necessary change. The other necessary change was to kill the Devin White noise. Listen, if you ain't going to play him, then good riddance. Good riddance if you ain't going to play him. You know what I mean? It don't matter if we thought that was a mistake or not. But if you ain't going to play him, good riddance. You know, the thing about the Devin White thing that bothered me a little bit was we having trouble getting to the quarterback. And Devin White is one of the better blitzing linebackers in the National Football League. Maybe try to devise a scheme. But, you know, you got guys that's moving in an unteam-like fashion. So Devin White is out here, you know what I mean, talking about Levante David and all his strip sacks. It's almost like you cheering for them because you ain't getting no playing time yet. We can't have that on the team. These rumors of Slay being on the trading block, well, it would make sense because some of the stuff that Slay doing, we can't have that on the team. Not from one of our captains. Not from one of our captains. So change is coming. We got an old school coach like Fangio. Old school principles, old school mindset. Change is coming, whether we like it or not. And this offense will lead the charge. I'm telling you, they will lead the charge. So I'm expecting a win. Everybody is putting all this unnecessary pressure on the game, saying we got to win and look good by winning. We just don't need to lose to the Browns. We don't need to lose to the Browns. Because what's not going to happen, we need to give Jalen Hunt some burn. He need to get some burn. And that's going to happen because Huff snaps. Listen, if Huff wasn't on a long-term deal, Huff would have been cut. Huff snaps are being limited. Nolan Smith snaps are being limited. If you're going to trade Slay, it got to be for somebody that could ball on the edge. It got to be for somebody that could give you something on the edge. You could package Slay up, and maybe you can get Max Crosby in return. Maybe you can get something in return for Slay. It got to be for somebody that could perform at a high level off the edge. So, you know, I don't think Slay bad in coverage at all, especially for his age. I think Slay and Quinion are a real formidable duo. You know what I'm saying? I like what Slay and Quinion bring to the table. I really do. Slay and Quinion, they're good. They are good. But the mindset of Slay is concerning. The mindset of Slay is concerning. We need to have the mindset of Spartan warriors out there. If we can get Max, he would be what Chris Long was for us. I don't know. I think Max Crosby a little better than Chris Long when we got Chris Long. I think Max Crosby a little better. But right now, it's looking like nobody off the edge is going to have 6 sacks this year. Who's going to be that guy off the edge? Brandon Graham is going to lead this team in sacks. Brandon Graham, who's about to have his 200th start against the Browns, is going to end up leading this team in sacks. It's either going to be Brandon Graham or it's going to be Jalen Carter. And typically, if your guy is playing from the middle leading your team in sacks, he's either Aaron Donald-esque or your edge rushers are trash. Because defensive tackles usually don't end up leading the team in sacks. They don't. They don't. We missed on Huff. I can't call the Devin White thing a miss because he didn't play. We missed on Huff. We gave up on Devin White. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are blaming the scheme of Fangio. I don't think the scheme is an issue. I don't think the scheme is an issue, man. I think it's the players, man. I think it's the players not wanting to be what they're supposed to be. The players not wanting to do the job that comes with running the scheme, like tackling. Like tackling. If you lose to the Cleveland Browns, it's a wrap. The season ain't even over by a numerical standpoint. But how do you mentally recover from a loss to the Cleveland Browns when everybody else in the division beat them? How? How do you mentally recover from a loss to the Cleveland Browns? At home, coming off a bye. How? The Cleveland Browns should not even have a chance in this game, bruh. We should blow the Browns out. But the Browns got a very opportunistic defense. You know what I'm saying? They just do. The Browns have a very opportunistic defense. And at the same time, the Cleveland Browns don't have no offense. So this really could be a defensive struggle for the Philadelphia Eagles. If this game ends up being a defensive struggle for the Philadelphia Eagles, I don't care what nobody say, bro. I know I'm Mr. Hurt Season himself. But if this game is a defensive struggle for the Philadelphia Eagles or offensive struggle, if this is a 17-17 game, you know what I mean? Because you know the Browns don't have no offense. Our defense is going to be fine against the Browns. The Browns only couldn't do but so much. But if the offense struggle against the Cleveland Browns, then you got to reevaluate everything, man. I don't care what nobody say, man. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. If you struggle against the Browns, you got to reevaluate your quarterback. If your quarterback turning the ball over against the Browns, you got to reevaluate everything, bro. You got to reevaluate everything. No one player is bigger than the team to me. I don't give a damn what nobody say, bro. I don't give a damn what nobody say. No one player, nobody outranks this. Don't nobody outrank this. Because when these guys retire, when these guys get traded, I'm still going to be wearing this. I'm still going to be wearing this. Don't nobody outrank this. Don't nobody outrank this, bro. I got Saquon jerseys. I got A.J. Brown jerseys. Don't nobody outrank this. If Jalen Hurts turning the ball over against the Browns and the offense is struggling, Jalen Hurts got a problem. And we need to be comfortable talking about it. We need to be comfortable talking about it. We need to be comfortable talking about it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I agree. I'm the biggest Hurts fan, but we can't keep just blaming the quarterback. Hey, no, listen. When we gonna blame him though, bro? When we gonna blame him? He turning the ball. He lead the league in turnovers right now. He gotta accept some responsibility for this, man. He throwing interceptions. And he not protecting the ball inside the pocket. It ain't just blaming Jalen Hurts. It's a complete dumpster fire that he has a big part of. That's just facts. It's a complete dumpster fire that he has a big part of. Those are the cold, hard facts. If the offense struggle against the Browns, I don't want to hear nothing about no schemes. Nothing. Everybody back now, bro. Everybody back now. If you struggle against the Browns, we got to have some difficult conversations. That's all I'm saying, bro. If you lose to the Browns and you drop 30, I ain't got nothing to say about the quarterback or the offense. We got to really figure out why we lost to the Browns. If this offense struggle against the Browns and we struggle with turnovers, we need to have a difficult conversation. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl. I'm trying to be contenders. You know what I mean? Cool Eagle, SNE TV, thank you for the super chat. I'm already a little sideways on Jalen, bro. Just too many picks and fumbles. He not Mahomes, so there's no excuse. I missed 2020. I mean, I'm not saying I'm sideways on him for the simple fact of the turnovers and things like that, because the reality is this. You are one drop pass away from being 3-1. But we're not playing sustainable ball. We're not playing complementary ball. We're not playing complementary ball. When Jalen Hurts go down there and lead you to a field goal, the defense can't stop Kirk Cousins. We lose the game. You know what I'm saying? When the defense getting stops and getting Baker Mayfield off the field, it's about to be a 7-point game. We done fought and clawed and scratched our way back. You know what I mean? If we score right there, it's a 7-point game. Jalen Hurts fumble. It's no complimentary ball. We haven't had both sides of the ball play well at the same time. When Jalen Hurts is throwing picks in Brazil and the team is in the red zone, you know what I'm saying? The defense is looking like a bunch of all pros. Making stop after stop after stop in the red zone, holding these guys to field goals so the offense can wake up. Where's the complete game at? Where's the complete game at? Where the closest thing to its complete game that the Philadelphia Eagles had was the New Orleans Saints game. The defense played stellar pretty much the entire game, and the offense finally complemented that. You know what I'm saying? Complemented the stellar play by a game-winning drive. By winning a game that you had 0.3% of a chance to win. We complimented them. Finally, we played complimentary ball for one possession. We play complimentary ball. That got to continue, bro. That got to continue, bro. Jalen Hurts got to listen. We don't have to lose. We don't have to win another game of the season, bro. But Jalen Hurts got to play better. If Jalen Hurts does not play better, he will get the blame, bro. You can't be playing subpar and you turning the ball over. You got to pick a struggle. Like right now, Joe Burrow lead the league in touchdowns. Joe Burrow, I think, lead the league in passing touchdowns. Nobody can look at Joe Burrow so far and say he's the reason why they 1-4, bro. Nobody could look at Joe Burrow and say he is the reason why they 1-4 because he's not giving nobody the room to talk bad about him. Jalen Hurts is giving people the room to talk bad because his play is not good play. His play is not good play. It's not good play. And what we got to stop doing is this. We got to stop saying, well, we need to start off running the ball. I don't think that's even a problem for real, because we started off throwing the ball against Tampa Bay, and what happened? No complementary ball. Everybody dropping, Dallas Goedert dropping passes that take the offense out of rhythm. You know what I'm saying? No complementary ball. No complementary ball. Nobody can repeat an amazing performance from the next week. Nobody can do it. And not to mention missing A.J. Brown, missing Devontae Smith. You know what I mean? Then you got a quarterback who seemingly can't stop with the turnovers. Now you throwing the second and fourth and practice squad guys. Bro, I'm happy everybody back. I need to see a clean game from my quarterback, bro. I do, bro. If my quarterback, like the ninth straight game where he had a turnover or something like that? If my quarterback can't play a clean game, right now, I'm worried. I'm worried. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care about no film that says this is the reason why this interception happened. No, bro. Turning the ball over for 9 straight games is not sustainable, bro. It's not sustainable. I can deal with a turnover if you're going to win this game against the Browns. But if you turn the ball over, the offense struggle, you know what I'm saying? And you lose this game, it's got to be a different conversation that got to be had, bro. It got to be a different conversation that got to be had. And the thing about it is I know that high level of play is in him. I know the high level of play is in him. I don't need Jalen Hurts coming out here forcing the ball. I need Jalen Hurts to play within the system and take what the defense give him. Because you got a hella skill players, bro. Take what the defense gives him, bro. Just take it, bro. The Cleveland Browns have good cornerbacks, bro. You got to be careful in this game, bro. You got to be careful in this game. The kumbaya session you had with Nick Sirianni, you better go out there and play good for Nick, or Nick going to be, his ass is grass. His ass is grass. So can you deal with Jalen not taking any chances because he protecting the ball? No more faith throws to AJ or Devontae. Say less. That's what makes us special. I'm not talking about a throw in one-on-one coverage. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when Jalen Hurts throws the ball when people are obviously covered. I'm not talking about a one-on-one ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about a ball. Jalen don't make faith throws to A.J. Brown. He doesn't make faith throws to A.J. Brown. When Jalen Hurts sees A.J. Brown one-on-one, he throws it to A.J. Brown. That's what Jalen Hurts is supposed to do. That's a good throw. I'm talking about the interception of Brazil, for example, where he just threw the ball in the middle of the field. That's a bad throw, bro. That's a bad throw. That's a bad throw. The interception in the Saints game where everybody's saying Smitty ran a bad route. No, bro. Like I get all of that. But that's really a bad throw when you think about it, bro. That's a bad throw. Because you know where you're at on the field. You know that, you know what I mean? The Honey Badger can't retreat because he got the back of the end zone right there. It's not a good throw. It's not a good throw. It's not a good throw. It's not a good throw, man. So some of the throws have not been good. And protecting the ball, keep 2 hands on the ball, that's fundamentals, bro. That's fundamentals. That's fundamentals. And I wholeheartedly disagree with a lot of people. That's saying that, you know what I mean, he's not supposed to have that internal clock and keeping his hands on the ball. He got to play better, bro. He got to play better. I'm not about to make another 12 weeks of excuses for the team losing and not mention the quarterback who got to play better too. He know he got to play better. He know he got to play better. And there's nothing wrong with saying it. You're not abandoning your team by saying that, bro. We got a Super Bowl roster, bro. I don't got time for this shit this year. I can't say, well, we wasn't going nowhere anyway. Hell no, bro. He got to play better. He got to play better. You have Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, a great offensive line. He got to play better, bro. Jahan Dotson, Jalen Hurts has to play better. He got to play better, bro. He got to play better. This is a Super Bowl window we opened when we made these moves. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a Super Bowl window. A Super Bowl window. A Super Bowl window. So that's all I'm saying, bro. I know he could do it because I've seen him do it. I've seen him do it, bro. But I ain't seen him. I ain't seen him play consistently clean in a couple years now, bro. I ain't never seen him play consistently clean and since the Super Bowl run. I need clean. I need him to be clean, bro. You know what I mean? I need him to be clean. No, I never liked them bandwagon fans that be waiting for bro to mess up and flip. But this the thing though, bro. He messing up though, D-Lo. He messing up. He been messing up for a long time, for real, man. He been turning the ball over damn near 9 straight weeks, I think. He's messing up. He's giving them room. He's giving them room to talk. He's giving them room to talk. The coaching is mid. Your quarterback is making mistakes. Your defense be forgetting. Bro, it's a lot of blame to go around. He's not exempt. It don't matter if nobody liked him or not. He got paid. He the starting quarterback. So what people really think about him don't matter. The ownership thinks highly of him, which is why he got the bag that he got. He took us to places that only a couple quarterbacks ever took us to, which is why he got the bag that he got. But at the end of the day, he not performing to the standard that I'm used to seeing from him. You look around the league, they all been turning the ball over. The only difference is the other teams have a better defense. Everybody has been turning the ball over around the league, but that's not our standard, though. That's not our standard. That's not. I don't want to be like everybody else around the league and turn the ball over. That's not our standard, bro. It's not our standard. Now, I have to give some grace because AJ was missing, Devontae Smith was missing. Jalen Hurts is traditionally not an interception thrower. He will put the ball on the turf in the pocket from time to time, but he's not an interception thrower. Clean up the interceptions, bro. That's it. That's it. I don't want to be like the rest of the league turning the ball over. I don't want to be like it. And people need to stop sending me that graphic of Patrick Mahomes. People got to stop sending me that graphic. Stop saying Patrick Mahomes got interceptions. Bro, that's Patrick Mahomes. That's Patrick Mahomes. Have they even lost this year? That's a 3-time Super Bowl MVP. What the hell are we talking about here? That's Patrick Mahomes, bro. I don't give a damn Patrick Mahomes had 10 interceptions this season. Don't talk to me about nothing that Patrick Mahomes is doing, bro. Yeah, Lane playing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear nothing about what Patrick Mahomes doing, bro, because Patrick Mahomes isn't my concern. My concern is my quarterback is getting dragged through the media because he's not playing to his standard, bro. All he got to do is play to his standard. There's nothing wrong with somebody saying they got to play better or they got to do something better. Sometimes people need that wake-up call. Do I believe Jalen Hurts going to bounce back? There's no doubt in my mind that I think this team about to go on a run. There's no doubt in my mind. I really believe this team is about to go on a run. But it's going to be no coincidence that when the run start, we ain't turning the ball over no more. It's going to be no coincidence that when the run start, we playing clean football. And we doing things like taking 3 when it makes sense to take 3. It's going to be no coincidence that when the run start, things are happening different. You cannot go on no run. Just because AJ and them come back don't mean that we about to go on the run. Guys got to play better. Guys got to play better. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. You guys are late to the party, finally realizing Hurts is not him. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying Jalen Hurts ain't the guy. I'm saying Jalen Hurts is in a slump and he need to snap the hell out of it because we got a Super Bowl window. That's all I'm saying. If you don't think Jalen Hurts is the guy, that's on you. You know what I mean? That's on you. And, and somebody tried to challenge me the other day saying, well, you can't say all he do is win because he's not doing that right now. What are you talking about, bro? Give me the year of him being a starter that he hasn't been to the playoffs. That sounds like a winning quarterback to me. Don, what up? Give me that year. Give me that year that Jalen Hurts hasn't been, you know what I mean? Give me that year. Give me that year that Jalen Hurts hasn't taken his team to the playoffs since being named the starter. I just need Jalen Hurts to play smart football, man. I need the coaches to put this roster, don't even put Jalen in a position to succeed. Put the team in a position to succeed. Where the hell is the play action? Where's the screen passes to Saquon Barkley? Saquon Barkley is a walking house call. Where are these things, bro? Where are these things? Why has pre-snap motion been dialed back a little bit? Where are these things, bro? If you want to be something, you have to consistently do it, man. You have to consistently do it. What's the identity, bro? There's nothing wrong with lining up and saying, we running this offense through Saquon Barkley. I said all offseason that the offense had to be ran through Saquon Barkley because it's going to open up the passing game. It's going to open up the passing game. Saquon Barkley damn near lead the league in rushing without a lead blocker for real, like a fullback or something. Put him in an I formation. Give him a lead blocker and watch how dangerous this offense really could be. Watch how dangerous this offense really could be. Why haven't we seen dual running back sets yet? Why haven't we seen dual running back sets yet? That puts Kenneth Gainwell in one flat, puts Saquon Barkley in another flat. That stresses defenses out. Why have we not used this roster to stress defenses out yet? And what really irks me from what I've been seeing the first 4 weeks is when you know you shorthanded, you don't do things that make sense. You don't do things that make sense. When you see how fast Tampa Bay moved the ball on that first drive, why on God's green earth would you not come out and run the ball and try to get in some rhythm? Why would the first thing you do is try to engage in a firefight when you ain't got your fire? You don't have no fire. AJ or Smitty ain't playing. What type of firefight you trying to have? What type of firefight you trying to have? That's the type of stuff that don't make sense, bruh. Nina, how you doing, Miss Austin? Happy Friday. Sunday gonna tell us a lot about our squad. I'm not making no excuses for nobody. I'm not holding no cut cards for nobody. If you don't play well Sunday, I'm gonna tell you about it, bro. I'm gonna tell you about it. No. You can't compare the Chiefs to us. It's not because the Chiefs have a defense. You cannot compare the Chiefs to the Eagles because the Chiefs play competent offense as well. The Chiefs play complementary football. The Chiefs also just won a game without Rashee Rice. The Chiefs are playing competent football. The Chiefs have a great game plan. The Chiefs mix it up. The Chiefs are out there like an and-one squad. They're running laterals. You know what I'm saying? They're running laterals, bro. They're running laterals. Kelsey is 38 in the Wildcat in the end zone. The Chiefs are a whole different animal. You can't compare the Chiefs to the Eagles because the Chiefs are championship winners. The Chiefs have Andy Reid. As long as they got Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, they always going to be able to win. You can't compare the Chiefs to the Eagles because one team is playing good, one team is not. We can't. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes no sense. I'm not the refs is on the Chiefs payroll type of guy. The Chiefs playing good ball. We gotta call a spade, and we not. I'm not holding nobody hand if you lose to the Browns. I'm telling you, bro. I'm not holding nobody hand. Bro. Coming off a bye, losing to the Browns, even this offense struggling to the Browns is diabolical. This offense struggle to the Browns is diabolical to me, bro. It should be no struggling, bro. They need to get an identity and they need to stick with the identity. Stick with your identity. Run the offense through Saquon Barkley. It's Saquon Barkley. It don't mean your quarterback is ass because you ain't running the offense through his arm. Run it through Saquon Barkley. I think Washington is. I think this week. I don't know who the Giants play, but I think the Cowboys and Washington gonna lose this week. I do. When do you think about benching Hurts? You don't think about benching Hurts. You don't think you're in the Super Bowl window. He has to work through whatever funk he's in. You don't think about benching Hurts. That's a silly question. Bench him for who? Bench him for who? I'm not benching Jalen Hurts. You never bench Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts took you to a Super Bowl. You don't bench Jalen Hurts. You don't. You do things to help the team as a whole, bro. I'm not even focused on Jalen Hurts in terms of make your quarterback comfortable. No, bro. Just run competent offense, bro. Run a competent offense. Take fucking 3 points. Why? This shouldn't even be a choice. To choose to go up 3-0, it's not a choice. Take the lead. Take the lead. Take the lead. Tie the game. Extend the lead. You only don't go for 3 if you down 21-17. You know what I'm saying? You only don't. The long developing routes are horrible. The long developing routes are horrible. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff makes sense. The long developing routes are horrible. There's no design to get the ball out of his hands quick. I haven't seen that yet. I have not seen anything that says either he's not reading the defense right, or the game plan is never to get the ball out of his hand quick. I'm a firm believer that the game plan has never been to get the ball out of his hand quick. It's let this long-ass play develop, then if you get in trouble, try to run. What kind of game plan is that? What kind of game plan is that? What kind of game plan is that? Nick's seat hot as hell, bro, because if you miss the playoffs, you gone, I think. I think if Nick missed the playoffs, he gone. I think if Nick lose to the Browns, he gone. We can't waste this window by bringing Buddy back if he can't get it together this year. You know what I'm saying? We can't. We simply cannot. You have the weapons on this team to win in space immediately by getting the ball out your hand quick. You got the weapons on the team to do it. Dotson wins in space. Smitty wins in space. Saquon wins in space. You got the weapons to do it. You got the weapons to do it. But, you know, like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, we're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a lot. We're going to learn a lot on Saturday and I'm sorry, Sunday. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, though, bro. You know, we got to keep it a bean, though. We got to keep it a stack. Sugarcoating it don't hurt nobody but the squad. We got to keep it a stack. You know what I mean? So let me know, though.